Bob
I'm
is
gonna.
one of my neighbors, and he's having an affair. So we're gonna come up and harass him for it.
Hello.
Hi, Bob.
Yes.
Hi, my name's Dwayne. I from the Institute of Marriage, and I heard some
Yeah.
reports that you're cheating on your wife, Carol. Is she aware of this?
Oh, of course.
Is she? Does she? I see. Does she not have any self-esteem, or are you guys into like polygamy, or what's going on there?
Well, I don't know who you really are.
I told you who my name was. Why would I lie to you?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Why, I told you who I was, Bob. Why would I lie to you?
Oh, I have turned the TV way down.
Yeah, I can hear that. What are you watching?
Some tape one of the boys brought home.
Oh, okay. Well,
No, there's nothing
I
like that going on, pal.
you like
No,
no infidelity or no cheating or anything like that?
of course not.
Oh, okay. Well, I heard that you had a girlfriend, and I wanted to follow up on that because at this institute we take that stuff seriously, and we try to work stuff out between, spouses to eliminate any infidelities that might go on. So if
No, there's nothing like that going on, pal. I haven't done anything in I don't know how long.
Oh, and how long? So you're admitting that you have been
Years.
for years. So you have.
Literally years.
Your wife Carol aware of this?
Yeah, well, she's paralyzed, so that's what I'm trying to tell you.
So
There's been nothing going on
like-
here or anywhere else.
Oh, I'm sorry. Continue. I cut you off. I apologize.
Pardon me?
No, I heard you say she was paralyzed, correct?
Yeah, uh-huh.
So she knows. So I'm just trying to connect the dots here. She knows that you'd been cheating on her because she's paralyzed. Is she like Charles Xavier from the X-Men? She
oh,
can
my
read people's
goodness.
minds now?
There's nothing like that goes on.
Oh, okay. Well, someone had contacted our institute about this, our organization, and I just was curious why someone would make up such a heinous lie if, this wasn't.
No.
Is her name? Do you know an Ellen by chance? Does this name ring any bells to you?
What's the name?
Ellen, like Ellen DeGeneres, but not a lesbian.
No.
Okay, you are around 50 years old, correct? 50, 60?
Oh, no. I'm 67.
Oh, pardon me. You sounded younger. I apologize. That's a good thing. Is your wife there? Do you mind if I talk to her about this?
She's sleeping right now.
Oh, okay.
She takes heavy medication, and she's only been up maybe 4 hours today, and that's about every day. Some days she has good days, but most are bad.
Oh, okay. Well, how old are you? So you do have kids.
Oh yeah.
Did you realize that that the act of cheating and infidelity takes a toll on the entire
But there's
family?
none of that going on. And
okay. I was just trying to double check as to why someone would report this to us for me to get a hold of you. Even though your wife may be a figurative carrot, that's really no excuse for any of this, to be going on. I just wanted to double check.
Sex, I'll tell you, whoever you are, that sex is the last thing from my mind. Well, I got a plate full here between working, taking care of her, and taking care of myself, and trying to take care of this house. Yeah, like I really got a bunch of girlfriends.
Well, I wasn't saying a bunch. I was just saying one.
Well, even one. What do you think I have? I run 24 hours a day.
No, I mean I don't think that, but it depends. Some guys can get off in like 10 minutes. So I a quick a quickie here and there, and the porta potty somewhere out back, a 7-Eleven. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it's just it doesn't matter where. I'm just trying to nail down a problem because we did have a person named John Dance who had called us and said that there had been an incident with you and a girl named Ellen, and a friend had reported this to him, and yeah.
No, sex is about the furthest thing from my mind every day of the week.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. All right. I just, I mean, it may sound like that. It sounded like ridiculous to me too that, that someone would, do that when they've got, you know, Terry McVeigh or, in the background there.
Excuse
But,
me.
we
No,
just,
it's
we call it a
uh,
Boise, Idaho. I'm at 6308 Organics Place, and I said my name is Dwayne Boys.
Dwayne Boys. No,
Yeah.
Dwayne. There's they had what do you call it? So I don't want to give too much of my personal stuff up, but they did something to me with the prostrate and a few other
Sir, I
things.
can assure you that I've never inserted an object into your buttocks region. If you're saying that I'm a prostate doctor, I
No, no.
okay.
After I got done with this thing, nothing has ever worked right. Nothing.
Okay.
So whoever tells you this doesn't know really what they're talking about.
Do you know a Tim Johnson by chance?
Tim Johnson?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Because that name had run across my desk too, along with the John Dan's name.
No.
Some people, when they call us, we ask them to leave anonymous names.
Mm-hmm.
The John Dan's person had been. I mean, his credibility. We've seen his name come across my desk before. I mean, he's accused people of saying that he's got a straight genitalia when everybody knows that John Dan's is notorious for having bent genitalia. But this is something we just wanted to follow up on. And I appreciate your honesty. I mean, if you're lying, that's obviously karma on your back. But faithful people are hard to come by nowadays. As long as you're not coming on anyone else, that's very admirable.
No, nothing works anymore.
Okay.
Maybe I wish it did, but it don't.
Oh, I don't even think that's funny, sir. I didn't even crack a smile at that.
Well, I do. I laugh at myself.
Oh, well.
And sort of laugh at whoever is
you gotta get
spreading
some.
this malicious rumor.
Yeah, well, we had said that like I said, that Tim Johnson had lived down the street and he had just seen a funny car parked in the driveway.
Am I driving my wife home 24 hours a day?
Well, you said that she has to date at a large amount of the day, so I mean, I'm not trying to question your credibility, sir. Yeah, I'm taking a neutral stance here. I'm Switzerland in this whole world war that might be going on, but I'm, I just double checking because sometimes funny cars, it could be someone random parked in front of your street to get a parking violation. It could be any of these things, and
no cars here. My kid's son lives with me. So if I had this girlfriend, I'd hardly bring her here.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously. I mean, if it's good. Some people get caught in affairs and they're that stupid. I'm glad you're not that dumb to do that type of shit you see on cheaters and stuff. But if you're you'd probably take her out, probably to a nice romantic dinner, and then, like I said earlier, behind a 7-Eleven or something, even in a porta potty. I've heard of crazy stuff.
Yeah, I would think that would be crazy. As big as I am, there's barely room for me in a porta potty.
Fucking in a porta potty is probably probably the craziest thing that I've seen come across my desk before. I've seen black eyes from people from this girl named Christina, from her boyfriend who makes these he talks nonstop about, just goes on these rants on his YouTube channel, and it's just I saw this one come by from this dude who cheated on his girlfriend and then punched her in the face and gave her a black eye. And he called me when I called him to confront him about this. He just said, "I got such a rush off of it. Sweet Jesus!" And I the audacity of some of these people that do that.
What? Give me your number so I can call you when I see something.
Okay, 208.
208.
Yes.
Okay, I got 208.
555.
555.
68.
Go ahead. 68.
59.
59. And first and last name, Tim?
Dwayne Boys.
I'm sorry, Dwayne.
Dwayne Boys, yes, correct.
YneBoys.
Sorry, I skipped my knee up. apologize. God damn. All right. I said I'm at 6. Fuck, man, that hurt. Sorry, I didn't mean to use vulgarity on the phone. 6308. Organics Place.
630.
630. 8.
8.
And then that's Organic Place.
Or no, 6308.
Yes.
And then what do you write? Organic Place?
Organics, as in ORG. A as in apple.
Yeah.
And S.
ORGAN.
But with an S at the end, like organic food or organic black pie.
ORGANICAS.
Yes, like an organic food with an N at the S.
Organic. Okay, foods. Okay.
Yeah. Place. It's Organics Place. It's the name of the area in which my business is located.
Oh. Organic.
Yeah, this is my business's address. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to give you my personal address because that's irrelevant information. Yeah,
but you gave me a 6308. What is that?
Sir, this is my address I'm giving you right now in case you ever need to write me a letter of correspondence.
Oh, 6308 Organic Food Place?
No, that was sweet. Sorry.
You got me thoroughly confused.
Yeah, no, this is my address. Let me diagram the sentence for you. 6308 is the numbers that you put in front of you might live on or area of a residential establishment. Organics Place is the name, like you have street, like you have Undertaker Street or Undertaker Freak. Never Freak in the address, but it's Organics then Place.
Organic Place in what town?
Boise, Idaho.
Boise.
Yes.
I-S-E.
Idaho, Ellendaho. 83701.
83701. Idaho. Okay, now I got this written all over a letter. Dwayne Boys. Okay, Dwayne.
That letter.
Oh, it's an old piece of scrap envelope.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to reveal too much about my own physical condition.
Do you have? Is there something going on with your genitalia like John had?
No, I don't.
Okay. I've heard stories of wicked bent banana shaped dicks, and I just
You've heard stories of what?
The guy that John Dan's, the guy that called in, the notorious anonymous guy, like I said, has had reports filed against him that were slanderous, and he's people have said that he's getting back at other people who have reportedly said that he is a bent dick, and there is even there's a song about it too. And hey, Jay, play that song real quick, that with the bent dick thing. Yeah, that John's been this like ridiculousness that John Dance is portraying. Yeah, go ahead and play it for a second.
Big dick. Big dick. Big dick.
I apologize for that. My friend Jay's pretty retarded. Anyways, yeah. So I'm glad we had this talk. You still there?
Yeah, I couldn't understand much of that at all. I didn't understand
it was just it's what you call dubstep. And it's someone overlaid John Dan saying Ben Dick on it. So
it was
kind of crazy going on here. But crazy dancing all around. But yeah, I'm happy that I got to talk to you, and we'll clear this off of our reports.
I wish you would, because it's
Yeah, this is
not true.
it's always troubling when I have to make these calls. Um, and sometimes it just breaks my heart. It just reaches down into the depths of darkness and just swallows my heart whole. And I'm always happy when these kind of calls end like this, when there's no fucking going on in the back of a porta potty in 7-Eleven. But
That's a classic. I'd love to see that.
I would never want to see that, sir. That would be a very shitty experience, if you catch my drift.
It would probably be pretty disgusting.
Yeah, it would be. So, I mean, if you're gonna have an affair with someone, you might as well, do it somewhere classy, like on the table at a veterinarian hospital, or get creative. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
That would be different, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. It's all right. Well, that's all I got. I'll clear this off, and as long as there's no big booty hoes named Ellen, or stuff going on the side, I wish we do have a YouTube channel where we got stuff going on here. I have my own personal one where I talk about this stuff. If you want to write this down, I'll be more than happy to the link where we talk about these issues. Gives a little bit more background on our mission here at the Saving. You can even get background on people that have called in.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hang on to your guys' number, and I see anybody winking at each other, I'm gonna call.
YouTube channel for it too. Like I said, our institution's got our own YouTube channel too. If you want me to write that down.
What's it called? YouTube?
Yeah, you've seen YouTube before?
No, I don't know anything about that stuff. YouTube, and I hear people talking about it.
Internet, right, sir?
Huh?
You've used the internet, correct?
A little bit. I looked at eBay, Gunbroker, few things like that.
Okay. Well, I hope there's no pornography going on, because that can be inappropriate too. But sometimes you just got to rub one out. I understand that if sexual frustrations can build up. Bob, I'm a guy. I'm a guy. I know how that rolls. So, let me give the address for our YouTube channel though.
YouTube, okay.
If you want to write this down.
Yeah, I don't know if I can find it. I don't know much about computers.
Oh no, you'll just type it into the URL bar. Okay, if you're ready. It's www. Dot.
Undertaker.
Freak.
Wait a minute. Undertaker. Taker.
No, I'm sorry. I apologize. I got ahead of myself. You might want to cross that out on the napkin and start over. It's www. Dot YouTube. Tube, yes, as in like test tubes. .com.
.com.
Yes.
Okay.
And then there's a slash. It goes forward. It's the same thing as
forward
question
slash.
Ellen. And then you're gonna type Undertaker Freak.
Undertaker.
It's all one word.
Undertaker.
Freak.
Undertaker Freak.
Yes.
How do you spell that?
When I made it, when I was like, I was kind of high when I made it. But people like it. It makes it on a more personal level.
Undertaker Freak. Freak.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And there's numbers at the end of it. It's 11 and 27. Not just 1127.
1127, and that's all you got to just type that in.
Lay out the logic and reason behind certain issues. Some of them are related to marriage. Some of them aren't. Some of them are on my Chevelle tattoo. But are you near a computer, sir?
Am I what?
Are you near a computer?
No.
Okay. Yeah, just give that. Type that in, and we can, And then there's also another website too. But I won't bother with that. The YouTube channel can give you all the links there.
Okay. If I get time, I'll look at.
Hey, Robert.
And that's if the computer works.
What?
And that's if the computer works. It works when it feels like working.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I understand that. That's perfectly understandable. Is there anything else that you would like to review with me, or go over any questions or comments that you may have for me?
I just wish people would be more forward and put, if you're going to accuse somebody of something, put your name on it. So
well, I mean, that's
anonymously is a coward's way of doing something.
Yeah.
If you're going to accuse somebody, put your name on it and stand up. Then it has some credibility. Yeah. When somebody doesn't use a real name, it has no credibility, and you guys should know that.
Well, like I said, we take these as they come along, and we do have an anonymous function where we follow up on this. We don't go to people's houses or anything until we've called them and we've made sure. But there were multiple, as I said, by Tim Jolston and John Dans. But when we get more than one coming in and they're from different IP addresses, I'm not keeping you. Are you tired by chance?
What time is it in Idaho?
It's about looking at 9:33.
In Idaho, it's 9:33.
We're on Central Standard Time.
I thought you were on Mountain Time.
Not where I am.
Not where you're at. Boise. I thought Boise was Mountain Time for sure. Maybe even Pacific.
No, you'd want to recheck those facts. Bill got it on lock. Oh, yeah, Jay. Wait, hold on a second. Sorry. No, yeah, Jay, you got that one more. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I had another report roll by from a Bruce Epperson, so that was another name. If you want to follow up, I don't know if you know this gentleman, but he said he knows you. He was talking about the same Ellen thing. But yeah, that's it. That's it. I don't know.
What was this other person's name? This accuser?
Bruce Epperson?
No. Oh, yeah. I don't know where these guys are getting these names from, but according to my map, Boise, Idaho is definitely on Mountain Time.
All right. Did you just Google that, sir?
I got the phone book right in front of me. So whatever. It's, tell these guys they ain't got nothing to worry about because there ain't nothing going on.
Before we leave, we usually try. Sometimes I understand that these calls can get, a little tense, or you might be getting a little Jimmy Rustled. So we got that song that the guy that accused you, John Dans, is being accused of having a bent genitalia. Would you like to sing along to that dubstep song? Maybe give a bent dick.
No, I've heard of such a medical condition.
Bent genitalia?
I don't think I've ever seen it, and I don't have this situation, so I don't need no more singing.
I think this would be a way to relieve stress by for singing along with the song that's about John Dans.
I'm yawning, and that's relieving a lot of stress. So.
Oh well, you wouldn't be interested in singing along with me with the bent dick song or anything real quick?
No, you can sing along with it all yourself.
Okay.
What's good, everybody?
That's good. That's right. Well, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to talk to me. And Robert, you have a good rest of the night. Remember, you can get a hold of me at any of those methods that I gave you on that paper.
Okay. You take care, pal.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
Bye.
Who was that?
Fuck.
Who was that? Welcome back to 106 in Park. Today
That
was fucking funny.
Who was that?
So does that guy know that Bruce Epperson for sure?
He might. Anyways, yeah, that Bob guy, he's having an affair, and we just wanted to call him up to, mess with him and stuff.
Oh, how do you know? Like, who is that?
He lives in my vicinity.
He lives what?
I don't think about too much information of how I know this because it might get back to me. So, yeah.
He lives where?
He lives in around my area in the same state as me.
That dude.
And he's connected to some of my relatives. So.
How do you know he's having an affair?
Because one of my relatives told me.
Oh wow. She probably was scared to hang up.
God, that was fucking funny.
Oh, look, John Dance Jr. just side.
Uh-oh. Ben, dude.